Are you running a business and feeling tired of replying to your customers manually every single day? If yes, then this video is made just for you. Today, I am going to show you how you can create a WhatsApp chatbot that will automatically reply to your users 24/7 without you even touching your phone. With the help of this, whenever your user sends any message on your WhatsApp business account, this chatbot will instantly welcome them, show them the list of services you offer, collect their leads, and even send them a customized follow-up message at the end. Yes, all of this will happen automatically, and this is only possible because of an automation tool called Pabbly Chatflow. So if you also want to build a chatbot like this for your own business, then you are in the right place. But before we start building this amazing chatbot, I want to share something very valuable with you. If you are planning to buy any Pabbly subscription, use my exclusive coupon code MEHPC. With this code, you will get a special discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. And here's something I truly want you to remember. You have worked hard to build your business. You have given your time, your energy, and your trust to it. Now let Pabbly take care of your repetitive work so you can focus on growing your business instead of replying to messages all day. Pabbly will save your hours and make your entire workflow smoother and stress-free. So what are you waiting for? Now we will start the creation of this amazing chatbot from the scratch. At first, you have to click on a new tab and search pabbly.com/chatflow. So this is the official page of Pabbly Chatflow. Pabbly Chatflow is an all-in-one WhatsApp automation tool that's help you to automate WhatsApp messages and responses 24/7 for your different type of businesses. Now I'll give you a quick overview of Pabbly community. So this is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners, and marketers connect. If you face any issue while using the Pabbly, then you can share your questions here and get instant solution. Now we will return to the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. In this page, on the right hand side, you will see two options: sign in and sign up free. If you are new user, then you will click on sign up free option and get 100 free credits every month to explore the software. If you are an existing user just like me, then simply click on sign in option and go to the Pabbly Chatflow Flow Builder page. So see, this is the page where you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Flow Builder. It created managed static chatbot seamlessly using a no-code, user-friendly drag and drop builder. On the left-hand side, you will see the multiple features of Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to learn about all of these features, then we have already created a separate video for it. Check the description below for the video link. You can also add your WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account. For adding a WhatsApp number, you have to simply click on this dashboard. After that, this plus add WhatsApp number button. We have already created a detailed video of how you can connect your WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account. I have shared the link of the video in the description below. You can check out. As we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot, so I will simply click on the flows option. Now for creating a WhatsApp chatbot, you have to simply click on this plus add flow button. See, this is the starting point of your flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first you have to give the name to your flow. I am giving the flow name as every business owner needs this WhatsApp chatbot setup. In this tutorial, I am going to create one dummy chatbot for construction business, but you can create it for your own business. Now let's get started. On the left hand side, you will see two options: messages and actions. Under these messages, you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. And here right hand side, there are two options. The one is active and active toggle. With the help of this toggle, your flow will be active. If you don't enable this toggle, then your flow will becomes inactive. And the another one is save button. With the help of this button, your flow will be saved and updated. Now let's get started. So for starting the creation of your flow, at first you have to select your trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger events. I am creating this flow with the help of keywords, so I am selecting this. Keywords are those manually entered words that I expect that my user sends to me. Here I am going to enter the first keyword in this enter keywords box as hi. after writing the keyword, you have to press enter so that it will add it in the list. Now I am adding some more keyword here as hello and help. Here I added only 3 keywords, but you can add multiple. Whenever my user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account, then automatically my bot gets triggered and reply to them. For that, I am going to add one media button from here and select the media type as image. After that, I am going to upload one image related to my business by clicking on it and uploading from my gallery. See, the image is uploaded successfully. Next, if you want to write any caption, then you can write in this enter caption box. I want to send one welcome message for my user with this image. For that, I am clicking on this plus add content button and selecting the content type as text button. After that, I am going to write the welcome message in this enter message box. As hello, welcome to Buildcraft Construction. As I told you earlier, I am going to create this chatbot as a dummy example to teach you how you can create a WhatsApp chatbot. You can make the changes in it completely based on your needs and your business. Now, here I have write that how can we assist you today. Here I am going to add 2 buttons for my user. After that, I am going to enter both the button name in this enter text box, where the first one is our services and the next one is talk to support. After that, I will connect the starting point of my flow, that is this trigger, to this message by clicking on this circle, dragging a line and connecting this line to this circle. See, my trigger point is successfully connected to my welcome message. Now let's say my users wants to view the services that I am providing to them. Then they will click on this our services button. Then my bot will reply to them by sending them the list of services. For that, I will select the list button from here. As you can see that this list button is divided in 3 parts, that is header, body and footer, where in this case I am not writing any header or footer, so I am leaving this blank and directly writing the message in this enter message box. As great, please select the service you are interested in. Now I am going to add the list of types of services. For that, I will click on this H section button and entering the section title as service types. Next, for adding the list of service types, I am going to click on this plus add items button 4 times. Here I am going to add only 4 types of services, but you can add more. The process of adding items in your list will be the same. See, here I have added all the service type as home construction, commercial builds, renovation and remodel, and interior and exterior. After that, I will link this our services circle to this list node. You can also write description in this enter description boxes if you want to. Now, when my user will select the service type, then my bot will reply to them. But before that, I am going to do the setup of custom field tag. For that, I will click on this actions option and selecting the button as set custom field by dragging it here and selecting the contact custom field as service type. After that, in this enter value box, I am going to write this, that is home construction, because I set this contact custom field not specifically for this service type. That's why I am connecting this to this. Now I am going to explain you why we use this contact custom field node here and from where you can create this contact custom field. But before switching to the another tab, you have to save your flow. If you don't save your flow and switch to the another tab, then all the progress of your flow will be lost. Now, for creating this contact custom field, you have to click on the settings option. After that, you will click on this contact custom fields option. I am opening this in a new tab. This is the page where you can create multiple types of contact custom field for your different type of users. It is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, emails, tags, countries, etc. When you scroll down, you will see one option is there by the name of plus add more field. When you click on it, it will provide you one field name box where you have to enter the field name here and also write the description in this field description box. As I already created one contact custom field by the name of service type, so I am not creating more. Now we will go back to our flow. Here I set this contact custom field not specifically for this service type. Next, I am going to do the setup of 3 more contact custom field nodes for each of these services types. Here I have added, as you can see that I have used the same contact custom field in each of these nodes as service type. Change the value based on the input. It is the important point. You have to note down that what you have entered in this enter title box is the same you have to write in this enter value box. At the end, this will help your bot to provide customized message to my users completely based on their selected choice. Now, when my user will select the service type, then my bot will reply to them by asking them their approximate budget. For that, I am simply adding one ask question button from here and writing a question in this enter message box as please share your approximate project budget. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as client budget. After that, the format I select as any. Next, I will connect all these 4 nodes to this question box. Moving forward, when my user will provide me their budget, then my bot will ask them to share the location of the site, their name and the preferred start date. For that, I am going to do the same that I have done here, means I am adding 3 more questions in this flow. See, here I have added where in this question box I ask my user to share the location of project. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as location and the format I select as any. Next, I ask my user to share their full name. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as full name and the format I select as text and the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times your user will reply of the question that you have write in this box. It also means that whenever your user will not reply you in the correct format that you have selected in this list, means for example here I have selected the format as text but my user will reply in the form of number, then in this type of cases you have to increase the number of attempts for your user. But make sure that whenever you increase the number of attempts, you have to write the validation message in this enter message box. Here I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that, I ask my user to share the preferred start date. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as start date and the format I select as date. Now, when all these processes should done, then at last my bot will give one customized message to my user, which includes their selected service type from this list, including their budget, full name, location, and the start date. To do this, I am simply clicking on this messages option and adding button as text button by dragging it here and writing the respond message in this enter message box. As request received with $symbol full name, moving down, service type, location, client budget, and start date. As you can see that I have used the $symbol before some fields because with the help of this symbol, my bot will reply to my users dynamically. As when they select the service type from this list and with the help of this contact custom field not service type, my bot will automatically capture my user selected response and mention their selected service type in this place. This is same for all of these contact custom fields. So now I think you will better understand the main use of contact custom field. After that, I will link this circle to this. Now the next button is talk to expert. If my users wants to contact details of my business, then they will click on the talk to expert button. Then my bot will reply to them by sharing them the contact details of an expert. For that, I will simply click on this circle, drag a line and selecting the content type as text button and writing the contact details in this enter message box. Here I have entered. Now our flow is completed. So basically this is the final look of our flow for creating a WhatsApp chatbot that will handle all of your user queries and reply to them instantly 24/7 without you doing any manual efforts. After the completion of your flow, you have to click on this button, save button, so that your flow will be saved and updated. If you face any difficulties while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. Now I'm going to give you a quick overview of this flow, that how it will work. By sending any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account, as soon as I send message, the bot will automatically send one welcome message to me with one image that we have set it here, including 2 quick buttons as our services and talk to expert. Here I want to view the service, so I will click on this our services button. Then it will provide me the list of services that I am going to select as home construction. After that, it will ask me for my budget. In this time, I am going to send the budget as 50 lakhs. Then it will ask me to share the location, so I am sharing one test location. Next, my name as a test user, as it is visible that the bot is giving the response within a seconds. Lastly, the preferred date. Next, it will send me one customized message which includes my name as a test user, service type that I have selected from the list as home construction, budget that I have shared, and the start date. This is only made possible with the help of this $, symbol that we have right here before the name of contact custom fields. So what are you waiting for? Go and create this amazing chatbot for your own business. And don't forget to use my coupon code MEHPC for getting an exclusive offer on your Pabbly purchase. If you face any difficulties or you have any doubts while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check out. Thank you for watching. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, then you can text us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.